brilliantly. Piqué almost caught him.
It's one of the best passes I've seen all season.
But he couldn't bring that second touch down.
Yep, Piqué blaming the referee, but from what we saw there, Munir was just onside. He just lets it get away from him.
From the corner into the middle, Mangala! Oh, what a header, and perfectly placed. The breakaway from Munir leads to the goal, and Valencia in front at the Nou Camp.
Brilliant header there from Mangala. Absolutely stunning the way he gets up and the power he gets behind that ball. Ter Stegen's got to be annoyed. He's just made one good save. Voro delighted, of course, but as a keeper, you make one good save, you expect your defense to be a bit tighter, and not the case. I'd like to see who was marking him. Was it Rakitic was on his shoulder? Yes, Rakitic has got Mangala here. It seems a bit of a mismatch, Phil. Mangala's huge. Gets up strong. Rakitic doesn't even put him off. As a defender, even if you get beaten, you've got to be up there getting in someone's face. Rakitic does nothing, pays the price.
You see, Busquets had his hands full with Munir. And Eliakim Mangala, again, excess at Manchester City, perfection at Valencia. Thrown in, finding the gap. Suarez quickly tucks it wide, and he hits the bullseye at the back post. Quick thinking by Neymar, marksmanship from the Uruguayan.
Brilliant from Neymar, early throw, but that man was looking for the ball. He wanted it, he made himself available. He's already created 2 or 3 chances in this match, and you felt that he was going to score something. Luis Suarez, absolutely brilliant, and well done Neymar for looking for it. Look at that early throw, but Suarez makes the opportunity, makes the chance. It just bends it full, puts a really good bend on that to get around Alves and inside that post. Here we see it again. Look at him. Look at the ball. Bends it, curls it. Oh, brilliant.
Ball in, gets around Mangala. Flying in Suarez. Mangala reached back. And if so, that's his second, but it would have been a breakaway regardless. And what had been a dream start is rapidly turning into a nightmare for Valencia. A penalty, and now down a man.
Crucial moment. Who creates it again? Luis Suarez. Great ball from Messi, but Suarez causing all sorts of problems. And if you're Mangala, let him go. You've still got a goalkeeper there. Don't pull him back. Don't do anything. Don't hold on to him. You can see it's a small tug, but it's a tug. And as soon as Suarez feels it, down he goes. He knows he's got the penalty. And red.
Meanwhile, Diego Alves, the other side, there is no goalkeeper in the history of the game who has been as good. And he almost stops it, but Messi with a cannonball down the middle. Barcelona comes from behind. They've taken the lead.
Messi against Diego Alves, rather, 20 goals. The goalkeeper he scored against most often. And for the poor goalkeeper, deja vu once again. Messi, absolutely superb. But I still give the credit. Luis Suarez made that happen. Messi did put a great, through ball for him. But Suarez made it happen. He forced the situation. Barcelona, perfect timing, Phil, to go 2-1 up just before halftime. And you know that the opposition, Valencia, are down to 10 men.
Well, 2 things of note there. Up until that penalty kick, Diego Alves had stopped, saved, not missed, had saved. This now 4 for 4. Another little interesting twist is, remember, last year, chance now to try and reclaim, sneaks inside, tucked into the corner, and just like that, Munir almost apologizing to the home crowd. Jose Luis Gaya flying into the attack, and he finds Munir. Sloppy defense from Barcelona, and we are back in a game.
Luis Enriquez thinking, what is going on here today? This is driving me nuts. But a good ball through there, great ball through, lovely pass. Munir finishes in style against his club. And will it cost him in the long run?
Piqué a little late coming over, but that's the danger with 3 in the back. 3 in the back gives you the midfield, which Barcelona had problems with, but the back becomes even more vulnerable.
Yep, it certainly does. But 2-2, game on here. Although down to 10 men, Valencia, it's going to be a tough second half for them. And you still think
Be amazing to see what he could do with a solid defense in front of him. Driven by Neymar. Met on the volley. Deflects and then whacked by Soler. Through ball. Mascherano in for Messi. Abdenor wrong-footed. Messi right-footed. Back in front, Barcelona.
Brilliant strike from Messi there, I think with his right foot as well, which is the one he doesn't use as often, but it had to come. Phil, there's just too many chances for these great Barcelona players. Valencia down a man, chasing shadows, trying to counter-attack. They eventually had to get through, but what a good finish from out wide. And tough on Diego Alves. You've just made a wonderful save from Neymar. And a minute later, Messi's shooting. Let's have a look at it here. Gets it onto his right foot. Yeah, maybe near post. You always say the keeper should really, cover the near post, but I don't want to pick on him. He's just made a world-class save, Diego Alves. So difficult to keep the MSN at bay for too long.
25 goals on the season. Tops in the scoring chart. 41 now in all competitions. That's 8 straight seasons he's broken the 40-goal mark. And he's got the brace on the day and on a hat trick.